The most beautiful backdrop in all of professional lacrosse forms the backdrop to the PLL on ESPN, presented by the Utah Sports Commission. Today we're in Salt Lake City, Utah, Zions Bank Stadium. Doing up top. Here's Grant Amen. He's really thrived with a short stick on him. Great pass in front and a goal early. That's Mac O'Keefe. Well, last week in Denver, it took O'Keefe. And you can argue that Connor Fields never got going in that game, but early on, Mac O'Keefe getting involved in the scoring early.
Amen to O'Keefe. If you follow them along their ride at Penn State playing for Jeff Tambroni, this was the combination that was so lethal. Grant Amen actually has a long pull on him to begin that dodging sequence, and then the switch to get the short stick. And when he switches, all the eyes now are on Amen because he's been so lethal as a dodger and a scorer. That opens up his passing.
Here's Kirst. Forced down the alley and behind to Pinnell. Pinnell, the backhand shot, scores!
There it is. The physicality and the creativity. Two aspects I mentioned off the top with Rob Pinnell. I feel like he's so strong physically, Cotter. When he gets above goal line extended, he's also started to throw in a couple more moves here. You knew about the question mark. He's the best ever at that spot. But that backhanded shot now, how does he get it off? Because he lowers his shoulder, and you can't move him off his line. He's too strong. He'll switch. He does such a good job of getting that switch.
Now he's got the shorty on him. Tries to roll back. Takes a tough angle shot, and it gets in. That somehow snuck in near post.
How in the world does he get this in? I mean, Grant Amen's like 5'7", 5'8". It's like Spud Webb jumping in for a dunk. Check out this move, though. He gets that short stick, and then he goes inside. I mean, he just squeezes this past Jack Kelly right over his shoulder here. Right over the shoulder, near side, too. I mean, the margin for error there is nil. On Brian Tevlin, who's played really, really strong lacrosse as a short stick D-midi. Where Tevlin went wrong there, though, there was no contact on Amen. He let Amen get comfortable around goal line extended and gave him options. I think Tevlin's at his best when he's winning the physical matchup. You're Sisselberger, and you have a matchup with Erlin or Baptiste.
Ooh, on the run, Schreiber. Not wasting any time, Kark.
Just watch how fast this goes from head of the stick to the back of the net. If you're a goalie, how in the world do you track this? He's sweeping, and watch this, bam! I mean, that just comes off so fast. Tom Schreiber, from a two-handed perspective, going both ways, righty or lefty, there is a short list of players at that position that have ever been able to do it with both hands. You got
Bertrand. On the run, shoots and scores. Now that's something that this Redwoods team hasn't had a whole lot of, is it, Kark? Midfielders that can beat their man to the spot and get an open shot.
You're spot on, Cotter. You took the words right out of my mouth. You have Romar Dennis hitting from two, but from a functional day in and day out dodging midfield perspective, it's been missing in action in 2024. But that time right there, if you're John Robbins, you need to know the matchup. Bertrand is heavy, heavy left. Don't let him get to the middle of the field. Close the gap and flush him down and give your goaltender, Brett Dobson, a chance. I think Bertrand just smells. All right, you're going to give me the middle of the field? I'm going to take it. And that just gives him so much net to look at.
Got Garnsey in the middle.
You're good. Hands. Watch your cutter here. Watch your cutter. Check.
Got him in open. Scores!
Garnsey does an incredible job of toying with the defense. Watch just the little subtle move in and out to make the defender feel like, okay, I have Garnsey covered, to not. Watch in the middle of the screen right there. Right in front of the crease is Ryder Garnsey. He goes in. Everyone thinks, oh, we got him. No, you don't. He finds that sweet spot. Held it long for beat.
Here he is again shooting the two-point shot. Kelly sees that one easily. Here comes Utah on the move. And Oerbeek. Pass inside dangerously right on the goal line. Kelly's able to snag it. Leclaire, he scores. Goal number 16 on the season for the former Ohio State Buckeye.
This is his spot, Cotter, and when I think of Trey Leclaire, and if you were to ask me where's he most comfortable shooting the ball, it's that high right wing. He did it so many times in college for Nick Myers in Ohio State. Burst on the scene as a freshman in 2017 when they went to championship weekend. That is when he put the lacrosse world on notice in terms of his outside shooting. So O'Keefe might be struggling a little bit from the left side, but you see Trey Leclaire solving Kelly from the right. Mel gets it later in this game. You get that camera angle. It is magnificent.
On the run, Kelly makes the save. Schreiber's down. Schreiber's down. Schreiber took that shot on the move, and he went to the ground as soon as he let it go. Now, was he favoring that right arm?
And Tom Schreiber is a quiet superstar, but what's kind of under the radar with him is how tough he is. Never complains. Always plays through nicks and bruises, banged up. So when he drops, you know it's real.
Just gets his feet tangled up and lands on the right shoulder. That's what he was holding as he walked off the field. Obviously a moment of concern for everybody here at Zions Bank Stadium. All the Utah fans and Coach Bates.
You see him shaking his head. You hope he's okay. Connor Fields is going to have to own some matchups.
Here's Ambler. Now the help comes. He's being double teamed. Nice catch.
Yeah, that was a great scoop.
O'Keefe thought about shooting the two-pointer. Think it's a better shot and scores.
He thought about it, and Jack Kelly thought about it. The deception and the fake by Mac O'Keefe. That is his 100th point as a professional lacrosse player, and he did it with style and typical Mac O'Keefe type stick skills and shooting ability. Oh, so he throws the fake and it actually dislodges the ball, and then he scoops up his own mishap here. So it was a knockdown pass. Originally, I thought he faked the pass and kind of did a little toe drag or a fake.
Ian Fidel maybe work a little two-man game from behind. Instead, he gets it to a player, Romar Dennis, coming out of the box. Dennis on the run. He's so dangerous, and he shows you why right there.
There's 2-point threats, and then there's 2-point threats on the run. These eyes have rarely seen someone with this kind of range to shoot behind the arc with the feet moving. League best in terms of dropping two bombs. They call him Romar. And getting the upset. Unassisted goals by midfielders. We've seen Bertrand, we've seen Romar now.
How about Garnsey against the shorty? There's one. He's the two-pointer as well. His foot was right near the line. They're going to give him a two. Yes.
And this is a neat little wrinkle because Garnsey, who started at attack, was not playing attack in this possession. They're giving it one. He comes in the substitution. He's been playing some midfield. They're trying to get him on short sticks. They do it off the switch there. Let's see here. Watch his feet here.
I think he had one on the line.
Yeah,
Yep,
he had it on the line.
It's hard to see with that sun right there.
That's a player who's not accustomed from shooting that deep all the time. We've seen guys over the last couple weeks have that awareness of where the two-point range is.
Now he hits Nakai coming out of the box.
Here it is.
To Chris Gray. That's a tough angle. Dobson all over it. Now Utah wants to counter.
Dobson did a superb job as a righty to overshadow to that far pipe play second half. And they're physical, too. You saw Piper Bonds just lay it on.
Look at this here. Fields, the matchup he wanted. You saw that a mile away, right? 5-on-5. That's Fields on Romar Dennis. He was just chomping at the bit.
Exactly, Cotter. And what happens when you put a short stick on Connor Fields, every one of them thinks, all right, I got to get physical with this guy, right? I want to get up in his body. And that's exactly what you want if you're Connor Fields. So right now, once Romar starts laying wood, I mean, he's hacking away on Fields. And Fields is asking, where's the penalty? That's not going to do anything. When you're just slap checking him and it's coming from basically behind your back, that should have been a penalty. And Fields is just timing those checks and timing it from a perspective of getting his hands free. You can't play defense like that on Connor Fields. That's too easy.
Got Garnsey up top. Pennell finds the cutter inside. It's Bertrand. 2 beautiful power play goals on the game for the Redwoods.
And Pennell's found a seam in this Utah Archers defense inside. Both power play goals right on the doorstep. You have the master passer in Pennell just waiting, and how patient he is, kind of toying away with the defense, making that pass. Once he gets the pass back from Kirst, he knows to look inside right away. Watch, he looks inside right away. Because he knows that Bertrand, a good inside guy, is going to follow the ball, right? You're following the ball. Bertrand went from the ball follow on Kirst, and then when they kicked it back to Pennell, Pennell knew right away, if Bertrand follows the ball, I got to get that pass out immediately.
To a spot. It was a no-look pass
Yes.
to a spot. And Bert's Oerbeek. Van Oerbeek is looking for his first point as a professional. Rookie from High Point. There it is! He'll get the assist on Dyson Williams' goal. Nice job coming out of the box. Archers find the back of the net. That's Ambler.
He was one of those guys I said have to step up with Tom Schreiber on the shelf. He goes full gas here. Comes out of the box. He sees the defensive pressure deep. This is a foot race and toughness to go airborne. This is a gorgeous goal. He deals with pressure, crease awareness, and pay dirt. Ryan Ambler stepping up.
Amen.
Two-way Grant, right? This is crazy. We've seen him multiple times now.
Good pass to finish!
Yes! Grind it out, Grant. Find those tough little clearing opportunities and cash in. Van Oerbeek, the rookie. I talked about his two-handedness, shooting righty, feeding lefty, going behind the back left-handed. And that's all Grant Amen. He gets the clear, and the payoff is a cutting rookie, Jack Van Oerbeek. And Van Oerbeek does a fantastic job of feeling front-side pressure.
California's had 6 post shots after that last one from Bertrand, I believe it was, on that last possession. That's not a post shot. Right into the back of the net. Off the stick of Connor Fields.
This is pick manipulation at its best. Fields knows exactly at the time where the pick is going to be set and that he will be trigger ready right here. He finds an opportunity off the pick to get to space. And instead of engaging and coming more towards the traffic, he backsteps to get that shot to free up his hands even more.
The Kai gets wrapped up. That's going to be a flag. Easy call against the Archers. Bertrand on the run. Shoots and scores. They'll wipe that flag off, and it's a goal for Bertrand and company.
Yeah, it would have been a hold on Montgomery, wiped out with the Bertrand goal. That's the second time that he's gotten to the middle of the field. And I think the Archers have allowed 41 in white too easy of a path to get to the middle of the field. That's his strength. He wants to get to the middle of the field every time. When you watch Charlie Bertrand play, like, that's his patented offensive comfort zone. It's not getting underneath and doing 3 or 4 slippery moves like Connor Fields. He wants the middle of the field. You have to deny him the middle of the field.
Fields Now he's got the short stick matchup. That's what he likes. That's what he wants.
Better help this matchup.
Trying to get back to the middle. Here comes the help, and he tried to backhand it to Dyson Williams. Instead, the shot from behind the cage, and it's Grant Amon.
G with the G. You heard Tom Schreiber referring to Grant Amon as G. As Grant Amon said, what Kaylee was hearing, win ugly.
There's nothing ugly about that play. Absolutely gorgeous. Amon this time the feeder, and Utah extends their lead. California with just one goal. Well, Fields change, or I should say, Chris Gray changes it.
Well, Gray's coming to the party. I've been asking, where's Chris Gray? This is his skill set on full display. He's a two-handed player with range. You want to get him involved. You gave up the 5th overall pick in a trade to the Atlas. They got Liam Entenmann. You want Chris Gray shining, stretching the D on that one. Boy, how he's better on the run when he shoots, right? Behind the arc.
Garnsey coming upfield. Piper Bond all over him. Still hadn't gotten rid of it. Now he does. Dobson with the save.
You can't beat 6 just by moving the ball around. You gotta bring an offensive player through.
Berg inside between the legs. Well, they got one back. Now Erlin's got to step up big at the faceoff dot. Let's see. Gotta have to take it too. Bertrand, way outside. Gets it back to his right. Got a good look and scores!
Charlie!
Dobson can't believe
bouncer.
it. They can't believe it. They're not. TD's gonna get a shot off. He does. It's wide though, as he had a defender draped all over him.
If they're soft, he will find the inside.
Garnsey falling back, gets it back to Pinnell. 5 to shoot. Pinnell's gonna have to do it on his own. Instead, the pass inside of the goal by Garnsey. Will it count? It does. Redwoods win it. The officials will look at it, but as of now, it's a win for the Redwoods. Garnsey got it off at the buzzer.
If this counts, the legend found the inside.
Scoring play is under review.
Rob Pinnell has the ball, Cotter. And automatically, I'm going back to all the goals and where he's found soft spots. Where was it? Inside. He's been absolutely magnificent as a passer, finding the seams. That is as good of a pass as you could possibly ask for. It's still in his stick at 0, though. That is not going to go.
No, I think it's going to be overturned.
That is not going to go.
It was a brilliant play.
It has to leave his stick before 0.
After review, no goal, shot clock violation.
Listen to the crowd. Back to Amon up top.
He's got the short stick. This is the matchup he wants. Stick to it until you see a double.
Gets it back to his right hand. Had a look, chose not to take it. Ambler behind the cage. The wraparound shot and the game winner.